it's your first time here, welcome to the Sound More Like a Native Club.
Yay!
Negative inversion. Sounds scary, but isn't. Why would we bother using this grammatical structure? In my own personal life, I use it mostly when I want to emphasize or make bigger the uniqueness of a situation. We can also use negative inversion to put an emphasis on the negative aspect of something. There are a lot of ways we can do this, but I'm going to break it down into actual usable chunks that you can start using today. First, inversion. Please explain more. If you are here understanding what I'm saying, then you've already used inversion in English 1,000,000 times already. You remember when you learned to form questions? Usual English sentence structure looks like this: subject, verb, object. To form a question, we switcheroo the subject and the verb, so it's now verb, subject, object. You are Guatemalan becomes are you Guatemalan? You are interested in heavy metal becomes are you interested in heavy metal? Now that we are no longer alarmed by the idea of inversion, let me show you how you're going to use negative inversion in the real world. Example 1. Not only, but also. Example. Not only did you arrive late, but you also didn't bring any coffee. The normal sentence structure here would be, you arrived late and didn't bring any coffee. Not only do the dogs bark, but they also dig holes. I'm speaking from experience here. Not only did you forget the wine, but you also forgot the pizza. Notice how we are squeezing in a subject here between but and also. A really common C1 exam theme is climate change and recycling. So after this question, I suggest you take a little pause and write some ideas about how you could answer it using this sentence structure. How have governments sped up or reduced the speed of climate change? Example 2. Only then. For example, we need a new building manager. Only then will we see improvements. The normal sentence structure here would be, we will only see improvements then. Notice the switch between the subject and the verb. He needs to be suspended from school. Only then will he understand why it's important to behave in class. Here's your practice question. What needs to happen to get new climate change laws passed? Our last common example of negative inversion is rarely, seldom. Rarely have I come across a person as lovely as you. Seldom had she experienced such a sensory overload as the London Underground. I do want to mention here that seldom, in my opinion, is kind of old-fashioned. Practice question coming up. How often do you see individuals trying to make a difference against climate change? I'm really glad we did this together. I hope negative inversion isn't too scary anymore. Notice the position of the subject and the verb in your sentences. If you're using inversion correctly, it should be verb, then subject. I would love to see the answers to your practice questions below. Until next time.